Full disclosure, I've loved Garmin from afar for some time now. I'm no runner, but I really enjoy the outdoors and have been involved in extreme sports, so their rugged watches have always been appealing to me. But up until now, I have yet to actually try one. That all changed when this beauty landed on my doorstep this week. Just launched at CES 2022, it's gonna take me some time to thoroughly go through all that Garmin's Venu 2 Plus and its companion apps have on offer. But today, I'm gonna walk you through my first impression. Sleeping, working out, all the things. When you crack open the box, the charger, the thing you're going to use to charge the watch up, you'll notice by the connection, it's not made for anything related to even displaying or a bedside mode. It plugs right in on the bottom. Garmin says that you'll get 9 days of use out of the watch in smartwatch mode, though that number will be affected by how frequently you use GPS and listen to music. We'll see how that goes as I use it over the next couple weeks or so. That charger I talked about is a direct charger, 4-pin, no wireless charging here, but that also means it has rapid charging, which I'll put to the test. But Garmin says you'll get 1 day of smartwatch mode battery life with just 10 minutes of charging. In order to get you started, you're going to need to first download the Garmin Connect and Connect IQ apps. One being the main watch companion and IQ being Garmin's store for picking up more watch faces and watch apps. The setup is really intuitive, and it is in that process that you really get a sense of just how deep and granular this device can go into your lifestyle and fitness needs, which is why I will need some time to really nail down a full review. For those of you familiar with Garmin's products, the Venu 2 Plus is the successor to the Venu 2. And I bet you're asking me right now, Tshaka, what's the plus for? Well, awesome internet denizen, to the Venu 2, the pluses features mainly around voice and music. Send a text message to Ty Armstrong.
Ty Armstrong, sure. What's the message?
This is a test.
I got. This is a test. Ready to send it?
Yes.
Sending your message.
This version has a speaker and microphone, and you can now make and take calls directly from the watch without headphones, in addition to listening to music without the need for headphones. Though I do that with earbuds. The speaker is not super loud. And you also get voice assistant access through Siri, Bixby, and Google Assistant. And the watch says you can reply to text messages, but you can't actually do that via a keyboard or an actual reply on watch. You're going to actually use voice assistant to respond to text messages with anything other than a canned response. Like I said, there are canned responses on here, but again, you cannot actually type out or keyboard a message response back to somebody. They've also added some Venu 2 Plus only watch faces, a third button which is customizable, and a new option for assistance and incident detection, which allows you to call an emergency contact if you're connected to your phone. There's a new feature which allows you to tap and hold on watch face complications, but it's limited to a small number of watch faces, so I'm hoping a more data-dense option with that function, or more data-dense options, come to the Venu 2 Plus in time. I did get some early impressions on the fitness portion of the watch. Before my afternoon walk, I inhaled some apple wedges with peanut butter while I connected my Beats Fit Pros to the watch and did my best Mr. Rogers impression. Then it was time to go. I'd spent a little over an hour syncing my Spotify playlist to the watch so I could listen without needing my phone on me. There are 7 gigabytes of storage space for all your music, not counting space taken up by system files. You can, of course, add music directly from your computer or from Amazon Music or Deezer. I had already set the top button as a shortcut to launch some workouts, so I tapped it and headed out the door for 2 miles of fast-paced walking and a bit of stairs at the elevated subway stop. The Bluetooth connection was solid, and the watch dinged when the workout paused and at the mile markers. The display was easily readable outdoors, and the heart rate monitor kept up with the Fitbit charge I was wearing on my right arm. For the price point, which is in Apple Watch and Samsung Galaxy Watch territory, I'd love to have voice notifications instead of system pings and dings, but we'll talk more about that in the full review. The workout screen on the device is info-dense and gives you the ability to change layouts to your liking, which is a big plus for me. I'm really looking forward to digging into the guided workouts and gym workouts because my initial setup with the watch and adding workouts looks like the gym logging or workout diary functionality is on par with third-party apps I've had to pay for in the past, like the Strong app or Gym Run, a feature left out of many smartwatches. Going through the app, the level of granularity and amount of options has me giddy, and I can tell you that my full review is probably going to be a long one, so I can thoroughly report back to you how best you can utilize all the functionality Garmin gives you in your lives and aid you in living that healthy lifestyle you're trying to achieve. For this initial test, the GPS locked on fast once I exited the building and was accurate on my route, even accurately recording elevation as I hit the stairs at the train stop, recording flights of stairs as you can see here in the My Day page of the Connect app, and elevation as you can see on this map, which recorded my workout and has other overlays which also show your heart rate and pace. The Venu 2 is ultimately being positioned as a lifestyle smartwatch with its 43mm body, which sits between the sizes available for the Venu 2 and 2S. The 1.3-inch AMOLED display is beautiful, made of Corning Gorilla Glass 3, surrounded by a stainless steel bezel. The case itself is a fiber-reinforced polymer and has a stainless steel back cover. The lugs on the watch are made for 20mm bands, though it does come with a silicone band, which was very comfortable to wear considering the fact I don't like most that come with the watch. The device has a bevy of sensors and features packed into it, and while you'll get the Garmin Elevate heart rate monitor, SpO2 sensor, barometric altimeter, and plus support, 5 atmosphere rating, and more, you won't find ECG on the device. I tested the speaker and microphone out using Google Assistant, and it worked just fine. And when I used it for calls, I was told I sounded clear and the caller was clear as well, with one caveat. You're going to want to use a Bluetooth earpiece in noisier environments. In my living room here, the sound was fine, but in a cafe or on a busy street, that speaker won't quite cut it unless you hold the watch right up against your ear. So those are my first impressions. A lot I know, but that's just how much the Venu 2 Plus has going for it. We'll have deep dive reviews of the watch coming up on site on Android Central and here on YouTube soon, so stay tuned for those. As always, I'm Tshaka Armstrong for Android Central. Don't take it lightly that you spent your time here watching with us. I will catch you on the next video.